My best friend attacked us for punching his dog, so we got him arrested and his dog put down. I was visiting my best friend, John, with another friend of mine from university, Sam. We were sitting in John's garage smoking and drinking when John got up to go get more food and drink. John has a Doberman, Sally, who used to belong to his elderly neighbor who abused the crap out of the poor thing. I'm unsure if Sally used in a puppy mill this neighbor owned, but he was well known for organizing dog fights and having puppy mills. John adopted Sally when his neighbor moved out and left Sally chained to a tree in his backyard. As much as it pains me to say, Sally should have been put down a long time ago. She's incredibly antisocial and aggressive, which isn't her fault, but she is not trained at all, even with John's efforts. John has gotten into a lot of trouble because of Sally, resulting in him being unable to take out the house as she attacks everyone and everything. Anyway, Sally had been locked in the house away from the garage, but she managed to push the connecting door open. She sniffed around me for a few minutes before turning her attention to Sam. She immediately started growling. Her ears went back, her teeth showed, and her stance changed. Sam tried to stay calm, but she lunged at him, and I truly believe that if his reflexes were any slower, she would have gotten his neck. And bearing in mind, she's a big dog who was trained to be aggressive, so she was holding no punches. She looked into Sam's forearm and began to shake her head, and in all the commotion, Sam ended up punching her in the face. She let go, crying, and sort of limped backward. Her entire demeanor had changed. You'd have no idea she was the same dog only minutes ago. John comes back in and sees the scene. He starts yelling, "Who hurt my dog?" and sees blood on Sally and Sam. He then proceeds to pick Sam up by the collar, punching him and kicking him for beating his dog, yelling "How do you like it?" and other similar phrases. I was freaking out and tried to get him to stop, but he ended up just screaming at me to F off. I go outside to call the cops, but one of his neighbors has already done so, and they arrive minutes later. When the police and ambulances arrive, John comes outside, yelling at the cops. They had to tase him and arrest him. His dog was taken away, and a few days later, I was told that the dog had been put down and John had been put on house arrest. This was a few weeks ago, and I still get nauseous thinking about the situation. I don't talk to John anymore, and Sam is in recovery, but as much of a bad dog as Sally was, I feel so bad.